winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Warriors, Mavs on 2K Sports. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Big men on the floor for them, it'll be Washington and Gafford. Max Christie. Out there with Irving, and it's Flagg in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, they've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford, and there's Money. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Here's Money. Shot clock at 6. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Now Christie. Pass to Flagg. Here's Washington. Over Horford. Off the left rim and out. Here's Hickman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Irving passes to Washington. And here is Gafford. Outside Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Outside Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Great footwork there by Curry, getting his body in a position to go up and finish inside.
Irving kicks to Gafford. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Here's Flagg. Launches it from deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
I think for the Warriors, they're on cloud 9. You see how this team has come together, and they've really silenced their doubters on the way. Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Irving kicks to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Here's Hickman. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown. And maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodies.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
And so here is Dallas. The Warriors making the shot. The shot's good from Christie.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Launches it. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Irving finds Washington. Now Flagg. Pass to Christie. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 5 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Gafford kicks to Washington. Over Horford. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And Gafford throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Christie. 40 seconds left in the first. Gafford. Nice D from Porzingis.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And he gets it back. Butler passes to Hickman. A second chance effort. Butler, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
To the left wing. Flagg with it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Porzingis is out there with Horford. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Hickman in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for Mavericks Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
And Steph Curry not necessarily known for his defense, but it goes to show you he plays with great awareness.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Now here's Curry. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Puts up a deep 3, and the basket by Money. Hickman's got 15.
And Curry is a great passer. He can get to double-digit assists pretty much any night he focuses on it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And you know, last year, not a huge talent discrepancy between these teams, but they still managed to win every game in the season series.
pausing the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Warriors, number 1.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Now here's Williams, still without a basket. Bagley finds Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. They can't stop the run with that one. Warriors leading by 14. Money, no good. On the wing, Williams. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Assist goes to
Ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Here's Hickman. They get the rebound. Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Williams passes to Marshall. Pulls up. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Hickman. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 14. Williams dishes to Marshall. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Stephen Curry.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Daniel Gafford's
Team
checked in
foul.
for the Mavericks.
Now
Washington
into the
comes
lineup
in for
Dallas.
Bagley.
Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington.
We've got one. .48 left here in the second, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Williams drops them both. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Money. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Gafford throws it down.
Assisted by
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's denied. Count that bucket. And it's Williams with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 12. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. 6 to shoot. Now Christie. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Over in the corner, Christie. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Christie's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Pass to Curry. Here's Money, defended by Christie. Money, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Marshall, it's deflected. Curry against Christie.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Williams, that's a 2-pointer, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point.
19.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena.